Hello, this is Christina here, and welcome to the session on how to book a slot for NPAT. So yes, students who have already registered themselves for NMIMS NPAT 2026 Phase 1, you guys were eagerly waiting for this particular time, right? As to when do I get to book a NPAT? And I think in the previous live also we were all asking as to when and all the slot booking is going to be activated. So yes, on February 11th, that is today, okay, NPAT has released the tab also through which we can actually book the slot for NPAT. So yes, let me take you through the official website and tell you as to how we can go ahead with the slot booking. So the first thing that you're supposed to do is visit the login page, okay, from where you have already registered. See, after you re-register, you have logged in, right, into your portal to get your application done. So you're going to go to that login page and log in into your dashboard. So for that, you'll have to fill in your email ID and the password that has come from NMIMS to your email ID. So just go ahead and first fill this. So once you fill in your details and you click on login, okay, then you will be taken to your dashboard. So here I had already made the payment successful for my application program for the NMIMS NPAT 2026. So you'll have to go and click on this manage application first. Once you click on this manage application, yes, it's definitely going to take a little bit of time because yes, many of them are right now logging and trying to book the slot. So see, initially you had only this download application and download payment receipt. Right now you have book a slot as well. So go ahead and please click on book a slot. When you click on that book a slot, you will be logging into Pearson's website, okay, because Pearson separately conducts this particular exam, and you will be getting an email also for this NPAT slot booking from Pearson only later on. So look at this, I have to schedule an exam. Okay, so right now I don't have any test center appointment, so it's not showing anything. I can go and look at my profile, my preferences. This preference is generally only for students eligible for a few tests, okay, which are taken from home also, okay, but right now for NPAT it is not taken from home, so you don't have to do anything with that. So exam history, if you have taken any exams already with Pearson, okay, and their scorecards, if not, then it's going to show you that you don't have any records, okay. So this is not something that you really have to bother about. The real part is here now, how to schedule an exam. So you have a pre-approved exam, that is the NPAT, okay, National Test for Programs after 12th. So you'll have to go and click on this to schedule. So once you click on that, okay, you will have a small pop-up. Yes, and you are now getting this. So look at this. You will now have to agree to Narasimhaji Institute of Management Studies policies. So all the policies here are listed below. Just have a look at it. The admission policies here. And they've also said that you need to provide 2 primary IDs. Okay. And this is actually at the time of the exam. You need to be present at the test center 15 minutes before your scheduled appointment time. Okay. And that all the names of records should match, okay. You should also have 2 forms of original photocopies and valid IDs, okay. The valid IDs, one is a primary ID, which is the NMIMS Admit Card, okay. And you will also have, okay, a secondary ID, which is going to be in the format of a driver's license, okay, passport, Aadhaar card, PAN card, class 12 admit card. If you do not have any of these, you can log in into this particular link here and check which other government approved photo ID you can take. And at the time of the exam, nothing is going to be authorized to be taken inside, okay. Remember, once you are scheduling, you'll not be able to cancel. You'll also not be able to reschedule. So these are the major things that we'll have to keep in mind. And remember, okay, the call support, okay, and everything is going to be given under this particular website. You need to click on this and then go ahead, okay, to contact or something. You cannot contact NPAT or NMIMS for that. You will have to contact only Pearson's for this. Got it? So now you go ahead and agree to this. Once you agree, you will be able to choose a place. Okay, so this is automatically taken as per my registration. Okay, so I'm just going to have a look at here. So as per my particular address that I provided, okay, they have given me the local and the nearest possible centers for me to select. So all of these they have mentioned in the map also, so that I can easily select it, compare the distance from my place, and then go ahead. Right? Okay, so what I'm going to do is, I feel that, yes, Panimala Engineering College, okay, say for example, this is going to be very, very close to me. They have, as per their AI, they have already looked into the distance and they are showing me the closest possible option for me. Now, I can choose this for myself. If not, I can also go and compare out of all the other options that they have listed below for me and then go. So yes, I have chosen my test center. Okay, once I check my test center, okay, I'll have to now go ahead and click on next. So once click has been done, remember, I need to now go ahead and select a date at my preferred test center. So for this particular one, okay, I am not able to see for February, I'm not able to find anything. For I was not able, in the current range, I'm not able to get anything in this particular test center or in this particular month. Okay, so what I'll do is I will just go back again and I'll try to choose a different test center for myself. Okay, so as I told you from the previous one, I couldn't find a time slot for myself. So now what they have clearly told me is I can choose up to 3 different test centers and check the availability. So the closest ones, what I'm doing is I'm going to check this, I'm going to check this, I'm going to check this. So all the 3 will also be put on the map so that I can compare the distance from my particular place that I've chosen. And then I go and click on next. Now, when I click on next, yes, I think here I am successful. Okay. So at this particular place, okay, I see that I have a availability on 12th. So I have availability on 12th. I'm going to take it. Okay. So I need to check my appointment time right now. So I have an option of choosing whether I'm going to select it in 12-hour format or 12-hour format. So 12-hour format is always much more better because otherwise students may get confused. So please go ahead with this. So the appointment that they have available for me is at 10 o'clock to 11:55. So what I'm going to do is, since I want it on 12th Feb, I'll have to go and book this particular appointment. Okay. If not, I can choose, if this time is not possible for me, I can go back and there were other slots also available for me, other dates also. Okay. So from there, I can directly go and book this appointment. So once the appointment is going to be booked, okay, remember that Nasim Monji Institute requires 24 hours between when the appointment is made and the appointment time. Okay, so I have as of now booked it here. Okay, so let it take some time and I think I will be receiving an email from their end. So yes, I have been successfully able to book my slot as of now. So with this, everything is done. Okay, you'll have to go to the previous part. Okay, if you want, you can also log in back into your dashboard and check as to whether this has been done or not. So let me also log in into my dashboard once more and check if this particular booking has been made or not. So yes, so look at this. First of all, what is happening is there is a slight time delay in the time that you select your slot and the time that it reflects on your Pearson dashboard. Okay, so the time that I selected on 12th, okay, so it did not get reflected. So what I did is I went and again clicked one on appointment on February 17th. Okay, so once that was done, okay, they have asked me to review and confirm. So if I am okay with this time, okay, I can go ahead and I can do next. If I'm not, I can also go ahead and change my appointment. I can change my test center. Remember when you had that book the slot and continue, there was also in the tab key you could review as to which are all the other slots also possible. So from there you can review the other slots possible or you can directly go ahead with this. Okay. So yes, now let me just go ahead. I'm going to go ahead with this. I'm okay with that. Okay. So otherwise you'll have to remove and then you'll have to go and book your own whichever you want again. So I'm going to go ahead with next. Okay. So which tells me that I'm completely fine with this time. I'm completely fine with the location also. So only then I'll have to submit this. Remember, you cannot reschedule, you cannot cancel. Okay. So whatever you do right now is going to be final. So I submit my order. So once I submit my order, I get each and everything here. See, the order number is there, the registration ID is there, the status is showing that it has been scheduled. Okay, so this is the same process for not only the first one, for each and every particular slot booking, this is the process that you have to go ahead with. Okay, so yes, please go ahead and book your slot for the phase 1 first main attempt. Okay, right. So you will also see again whatever details they had given. Okay, the policies are there. You can please read them. Okay, keep the necessary documents ready for you. Okay, so yes, I'm done. So I'm going to return to the dashboard. So yes, in my dashboard, it is telling me that I have an upcoming test center appointment and the details for that is also mentioned. So once this is done, I think yes, it is confirmed that my scheduling is done. So once you are able to see that on the Pearson's dashboard that your particular exam was scheduled, right? Once you come to your NMIMS dashboard, the NPAT one, there also now this button will be activated, the admit card. You'll be able to download your admit card from here. So this is the whole process of scheduling your slot or booking your slot for NPAT. Okay. So wishing you a great season ahead. Go ahead and all the best.